Garrett, obviously this one isn't the way that you wanted to close out non-conference play. It feels like you guys have been through just about everything. What have you learned that it takes to be a defending champion when everyone is kind of after you, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, I think this year two of the biggest things we talk about is playing hard and playing with joy, like having smiles on our faces. That's when we're playing best. And today you can see by the stats and just by the naked eye that they played way harder than us. I mean, they got, I don't know how many offensive rebounds they got. They turned us over 16 times, and so just not letting other teams outplay us, like effort-wise, because then, they got in a groove. They started feeling well, and that kind of fueled them. And then just playing with joy. We talked about that a lot this week, and the fact that it didn't carry onto the court obviously is not well. You could see just from the start of the game, everybody kind of had a blank face, like didn't look excited to play, when in reality, you don't have too many of these games, and you should be happy to play every single one of them.
PJ, last two games struggled. The team has struggled a little bit shooting the ball from the perimeter. In a game like that, at what point do you kind of figure out that the only way we're going to win this game is we got to determine it on the defensive end? It seems like you guys started to do that a little bit down the stretch. Could you just
so we obviously every game is going to be different. We're not going to be able to hit shots, so like G was saying, we got to find joy in playing defense and then playing together on the defense end, because when we're not making shots, the only thing we can do is play defense, and it can lead to good offense.
Garrett, down the stretch, you sort of kind of took a leadership role there in trying to, get the effort up, the team back into the game. You guys just talk about what's the biggest thing that you learned about yourself and this team through non-conference play?
For myself, it's a different role. Obviously, with Mike and Slug on, those were two of our vocal leaders. So I feel like I have the ability to inspire others and, bring the joy that we need. So being able to bring that every day, I feel like today I didn't bring that. So, I feel like from a leadership standpoint, I failed the team today. And I feel like when one of the biggest things we need to work on is joy, I think that I can step up in that situation to kind of help the team, smile, play hard. And then I just feel like as a team, losing two guys, I don't think that really should have affected us as it has so far. Obviously, we're going to overcome it, and we haven't lost any confidence in this team. And, non-conference is a new season. We start again on Wednesday, and you try and watch the day and figure out the mistakes that we made and just try and clean them up. You got 18 new games. You got a fresh slate. So I think obviously telling the team that and getting them to realize that.
This is for either both of you guys or either of you guys. You mentioned missing Marcus and JP today. How much, not necessarily from a scoring standpoint, but how much of their maturity and their ability to sort of be the steady force in there for you guys, they don't get too high or too low. How much of that is missed within the team, would you say? And how much I would venture to guess that matters a lot.
Yeah, I'll say both of them. Mark's in his fifth year, JP's in his third year. Just having older guys on the court obviously always helps. And, Marcus doesn't talk a lot on the court, but that he's always going to do the right thing. They're both always going to do the right thing. You don't have to worry about them. So, from a coaching standpoint, Richie, he has trust in his older guys. But, I think without those two guys, we're still a really good team. So, I don't think that should have affected us as much as it did today. But maybe that was one of the key factors, but I don't think that it was. I think it was just effort and just being able to play without those guys. Like in the tournament last year, Mike fouled out. He was our guy, so other people stepped up. We need to have that mentality each and every day.
And PJ, does that force maybe by default kind of force you guys to step up and be leaders when you don't have those guys?
Yeah, I would say so. It's just everybody has to step up. We're missing two veteran guys, and everybody just got to step into that role, and we just got to figure it out because like G was saying, we're a really good team without them, and when we have them, like, we're even better. So whenever, like, we're not going to be healthy all the time, so whenever somebody is out, we just got to be able to step up.